And welcome to the video of the Trinity Initial Grade song Night 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 from the 2016 to 2019 series by Walker and Longsworth. A lovely song this, I really enjoy playing this one, and it's a nice one to teach as well. First thing to remember is we have an F sharp in the key signature. You can see the top line, the F line, has a sharp sign to it. So let's just find where that F sharp is on string 1, the first F sharp that we'll play. And there it is. So it's fret 2 on string 1. And you can see I've got my finger 2 on there for that note. There is also another low F sharp, so it's worth having a look to see where the other F sharp is. So it's got the same note, of course, the same fret on string 6, fret 2, because that's two E's, E and E. That's F sharp and F sharp, so we'll use that low F sharp later on. The best thing I can say about this song is to make sure you go slowly to start with. With the F sharps it's a little bit confusing for us to start with, so we'll go slow, and I'm also going to suggest that we start with the fingerings of middle on the right hand for the E string, and you can see that means the index finger, which is going to play the B string, is nicely aligned now. I've got my thumb set on string 6, so I'm not going to use that until the end of the first line, so it gives me a nice solid right hand position to start playing with. So going through the song, we start off with E, B, E, from the E string and the B strings of course, fret 3 for the high G. Okay, so we get, I'm going to use finger 3 for this one. I could use finger 4 if I wish, but I'll use finger 3 this time. I do suggest you don't use fingers 2 for the G and finger 1 for there, because it kind of takes the hand a little bit out of position that we're used to. So just using finger 2 for the F sharp is good. So we have high G, F sharp, but the rhythm of those is half beats, quavers. 4 and 1, 2, 3 into the next bar. Then we get G to E, not F sharp this time, followed by 3 F sharps. 1, 2, 3, G, F sharp, E for 2, and now a thumb strum, so we just put our thumb on string 3 and just go into the strings. You can see there I did a big hand movement, but we don't need to do that. We can just do a little roll of the wrist, and that keeps the hand higher up and easy to get back into position. So now we know our notes, let's see what that sounds like. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Just keep alternating your fingers. Don't worry if you find that they cross the strings a little bit awkwardly in places. The main thing is start with the middle finger on the E, index for string 2, and then just keep alternating your fingers. The next line, bars 5 to 8, we go piano, quiet, so we start with our Ds. I'll use finger 3. For this it doesn't matter, I could use finger 4, but I'll just use finger 3 this time. So we get finger 3, fret 3 on string 2 for D. D, open string B to D, 1, 2 and 3, 4. There's our E's and B's. Then we go to note A, forte loud, 1, 2, 3, 4, B's, 1, 2 and. Now I'm just going to use my finger here to play that E, which is fret 2 on string 4, give that a waggle so you can see, but I could have gone B, 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 and then use my thumb to play that note as well. One of the advantages of using the thumb there is that you've got your thumb then ready in action for the next notes in bar 9, but if you want to use fingers, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry about using the finger or thumb for that note of E. That's the middle E there. I call it middle E because I've got high E, low E, and then this E, the bottom line of the music stave. You can use fingers or thumbs for that note, fret 2 on string 4. That will take us to bar 9, piano again, 2 open string 5s, A's, 1, 2, then maybe a new note for us now, low G, so that's fret 3 on string 6, fret 3, string 6, so it's got a staccato dot, so we just replace the thumb back on, G, just put it back on, F sharp, 3 lines down off the music stave on the line, it's an F note but with the sharp in the key signature means it's fret 2, there's a staccato, F sharp, E for 2 and then strum. So that little small phrase, bar 9 and 10, we get A, G, F sharp, E, and strum. Now we're back to our next phrase, which is the same as the first phrase. So I'll just do the counting, we know the notes now, so 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Followed by 3 F sharps, ral and tando, slowing down with a diminuendo, getting quieter towards piano. 1, 2, 3, staccato on high G, F sharp, E, and then a strum. So playing that phrase through with the articulation of the notes. Articulation means adding things such as the staccato sounds, and the dynamics means, like the expression, taking the volume down. So I'll start with the F sharps. 1, 2, 3. There we go, get a nice quiet strum at the end. Really, the best advice I give on songs like this is go slowly, remember your F sharps. If you need to put a little 2 next to the F, those high Fs there in the first line and anywhere else, put a little 2 next to it, which means finger 2. Doesn't necessarily mean fret 2, but it does correspond in this circumstances. Numbers next to notes always indicate the finger number, not the fret number. But because it's finger 2 and fret 2, it means the same in this one. So I do hope that has enabled you to enjoy Night Night Night, and I hope you enjoy learning to play this song.